nobody ever selected the medium popcorn because they actually desired it. They chose it because the presence of the oversized large cup made the medium feel like a logical, necessary compromise. Every menu, pricing tier, and subscription plan you encounter is carefully designed. The layout provides options, but its primary function is psychological persuasion. This mechanism relies on you paying close attention. It operates most efficiently on individuals who take pride in analyzing their choices. By the time we finish, you will read every price list as an engineered argument. Consider a highly rational consumer. She tracks her budget, reads the fine print, and avoids impulsive purchases. On a Tuesday evening, she opens a new streaming service to select a plan. This diagram shows the choices placed in front of her: a basic plan with ads for $6.99, a standard plan for $10.99, and then a premium plan with double the features for exactly £1 more. She lives alone and has no use for the extra premium features, but she does the math. Paying $10.99 for standard when premium is only £1 away seems foolish. She confidently selects the premium option. Over the next 12 months, she accumulates an extra £132 in subscription fees, paying for additional screens she never activates. She made no impulsive errors. The third option on that page existed strictly to direct her hand. The architect of the pricing page successfully weaponized her own analytical logic against her. In 1982, researchers at Duke University mapped this specific vulnerability. They termed it asymmetric dominance. The mechanics are remarkably simple. You face a difficult decision between two equal choices. Then, a third, objectively worse option appears right next to one of them. The inferior neighbor instantly makes its companion look exceptional. This is a byproduct of human evolutionary biology. Early human brains survived by making rapid environmental assessments using local relative contrast. We evaluate things by comparing them to whatever sits immediately adjacent. Modern choice architecture actively exploits this biological reflex. The neurological hardware that helped our ancestors determine which shelter was safer based on nearby reference points is the exact same hardware triggered by a software pricing page. Behavioral economists like MIT's Dan Ariely proved how easily this theory translates into modern retail environments. Ariely tested a magazine subscription model on his students. He offered a web-only package for $59 and a print and web bundle for $125. Then he introduced the Decoy, a print-only option for $125. It offered less value for the exact same price. Predictably, preference for the premium bundle surged. Technology companies deploy this logic across global hardware sales. An entry-level smartphone is designed with strict limitations. The Extreme flagship model carries an unapproachable price tag. These parameters exist to force consumers toward the highly profitable mid-tier device. Human resources departments utilize the exact same framing device in professional environments. A hiring manager might present a role that is underpaid and exciting, alongside one that is perfectly paid and dull. A third decoy option, adequately paid but highly interesting, makes the initial compromise feel generous. Social algorithms rely on it as well. Dating applications are documented surfacing specific, less attractive profiles immediately before a target profile, engineering a noticeable spike in the user's swipe rate. Evaluating a salary package, shopping for electronics, or swiping on a phone, the options presented to you are carefully curated to manufacture a specific outcome. Globally, choice architecture drives roughly $935 billion in unintended consumer purchases every single year. This chart shows the financial impact over a 10-year period. The flat baseline represents a consumer buying strictly what they require. The rising line maps the compound effect of contextual upgrades. Those minor, logical decisions to move one tier higher accumulate into an aggregate loss of $3,000 to $5,000. Defending against this requires a change in evaluation. You must stop comparing the individual items and start evaluating the set itself. Ask why these options are grouped together on the page. Establish a rigid personal baseline of your exact requirements before you ever look at a provided menu. Bring your own reference point. When you evaluate choices strictly within a pre-designed environment, your logical comparison is an act of compliance with the system's designer. This mechanism functions far beyond retail pricing and subscription tiers. Consider the abstract architectures you operate within. Think about societal expectations, your peer groups, or standard career trajectories. These environments also provide sets of choices. It leaves a difficult question. How many of your